Well, welcome back into Second Cup. We are live outside of Bain Schaefer Buffalo Stadium, joined alongside Buffs head coach Coach Lynn. Coach, it's week 6. It feels crazy to even say that. How does that feel from your perspective?
Well, it is crazy, right? We're almost, well, we're basically halfway through the football season, and it's things are trending up, but it feels like just yesterday was August, and we were reporting, and it's a good time to have homecoming right in the middle.
It sure is. I mean, you guys had a long road trips to start the season. You got on the road. Now you get to come back home. This will be week 2 of 3 straight, 4 if you include the bye week.
That's right.
How's it feel just to be back in Canyon and play these games?
Man, there's nothing better. I mean, we got the best Division II environment in the nation with this beautiful stadium. We've got the best student section. Homecoming, there's always a big crowd, and our product on the field, we're exciting to watch. I mean, offensively, we like to put up a lot of points, and we attack defensively, and it's always we want to try to light up the scoreboard and get things going, and I think we're on the right track to doing that.
I mean, you guys are certainly coming off a great week of lighting up the scoreboard offensively and defensively. 35-7 win over Western Oregon. How much confidence does that give you to start the home trend with a win?
Yeah, it is. We kind of stumbled there early in the year. Last week. One thing I will say is we've had great practices that have led to, last week's performance, which I think was our best performance of the year. We're not there yet. We've got a lot of stuff to clean up. However, our kids are playing with a lot of confidence, and I think that's a build off of that last game's win. And we're playing with a lot of confidence, and our kids are excited, and we're looking forward to not only homecoming but the second half of the season.
I love that. I mean, and this is a fast-paced offense. I've noticed that right out of the gate. Coming here last year after a play finishes, usually some time in between, but you guys are running gun right up on the ball. Just kind of talk to me about how that transition has been and what it's done for your team.
Sure. We want to apply pressure, and with that we want to go fast. To do that, you got to be able to move the ball, right? And so our whole deal is apply pressure. Let's get the ball snapped. Let's try to spread people all over the field and use as much green grass as we possibly can to run offensive plays.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are doing that on multiple fashions. The air raid, the ground game has been working. Of course, you bring in another great quarterback to lead the charge. I mean, just talk to me about the progression we've seen from him this season.
Yeah, RJ Martinez, our quarterback. The great thing about RJ is, this will be his 6th start in this offense, and he just keeps getting better and better. I think the chemistry between our wide receivers and him have gotten a lot better, and it only continues to get better. And he's playing with a lot of confidence right now. He's really grasping of applying pressure and what we want to do offensively, and he's just been an incredible addition, and I really believe he's one of the better ones in Division II football. I
mean, he certainly has a lot of fans, and there's going to be a lot of fans coming out tomorrow night. Of course, it is homecoming. You guys are taking on Sul Ross State. Just tell me what you've seen so far from the Lobos.
Well, the Lobos are a new coach. They're rebuilding. I think they're in a rebuilding year this year. They've kind of stubbed their toe early. However, what we have seen is we've seen improvement every week. They're multiple on offense, and then defensively they're sound. They're really well coached, and we got to go out there and take care of business.
Yeah, I mean, and what does taking care of business look like? What do you got to do to come out there?
Good. So I think offensively we've got to get going early. Defensively, we've got to go in there and stop the run and kind of predict when they throw the ball. And they got a good quarterback, a good veteran quarterback. I think it all runs through him, and we've got to be able to stop the run to where we can supply some pressure on him.
Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be a special game. It is homecoming, of course. Not your first rodeo as a head coach, especially not here at WT with homecoming. How much do you kind of look forward to these festivities?
Well, it's great. I mean, we got Don Carthel, a previous coach, going into the Hall of Honor, which happens tonight, and he's bringing there's a ton of football alumni coming back, and as well as other alumni for other different organizations. I tell you one thing about West Texas A&M, and as it pertains to homecoming, is they bring a lot of people back for homecoming, and it's always exciting. The festivities, all week are great, and our kids are excited. I will say this: I think our priority is, homecoming's not a lot of fun unless you got there and win the football game. So that's been our focus, but everything else is outstanding here.
I love it. Well, we're right around the corner from actually seeing that happen tomorrow night, 7 p.m. West Texas A&M taking on Sul Ross State. We're very much looking forward to it, Coach. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Go Buffs.
Go Buffs. We'll send it back to you guys.